How's everybody's doing on this Thursday night? So, welcome back to Draw Face with me. Today I'm going to start doing a little bit of face. I'm going to use a marker, a pencil, and a feutre. Carol, what's that called?
What?
The name.
You can use that.
What's it called?
That's a marker?
No. That's a marker. This one. Anyway, so we're going to use a thinner marker, a thicker, and just a regular pencil. I'm going to show you the difference when you draw. So, any of you was here last time. Thanks for coming back. And thanks for my YouTuber to be here, to share, to participate, everything. So, I'm going to start with this one. Alright, let's see over here. I'll turn around here. Okay, good. So today I am still here in my R&B place in Santa Elena, Piedragola, if you're familiar. After Piedragola, you got Tambou, you got Parc RV, where you can take one of those flying cabins, which and go all the way, which I did one time. It costs more than when you just go from one or 3 or 4 stops through the Santo Domingo near Aaron Juarez in Medellin. So this one is more like $6 because you sitting in a cable line all on top of all the entire forest, which is very nice. But it gets very hot and very crowded. But it's one thing, it's a nice thing to do. And then what you can do is take the bus back from Santa Elena, go all the way down the mountain and back to Medellin. If it's a few here, just for a few days. Well, too bad I can see the transparency of the other face here. And I need to get a new pad. Anyway, I'm going to do on top of here. Alright. I'm going to do smaller lips today. Because I tend to do bigger. I'm going to do thinner face too. Remember, I'm just holding the phone so I can't do great line. I just did a class with a teacher on Preply to improve the nose and the ears. She was from Ukraine. So if you want affordable classes like art class and took a singing class, really basic, things like acting classes, a little more. I think there's nothing cheaper on the $5 or $6 a session for acting. But for painting, drawing, singing, they only like $3.50. And my Spanish lesson, they were only at $2.50. Very affordable. So if you don't know Preply, I will suggest to go check it out. I also found a new app singing. I don't know if any of you love singing or karaoke. Gives you 4 days trial. You can now create a bunch of songs. Memorize you, kind of like an AI system, but not really. Because it's not like making the song for you, it just records your voice. Kind of get used to your melody, and then you start writing new lyric. As you sing, you can choose over 50 different instruments, you know, sounds, music, and then create your own song. If you've never done it, I think it's fun. Hey, Nina, how you doing? Lugeri, Lady, Cruz, 1367, Rafael Cordova, Abel, Eduardo Fernandez, Camillo, and Ander. We have all these people today. That's funny. Yeah, with the app, I mean the filter here, this one or many other ones you choose the makeup, you can actually create, you could create like a little cartoon, little show using this. Funny. Alright, so we have small eyes today. Very small. Bring a little bit of eyelid on top, up, the eyelashes, then up, close up from the bottom, a little bit of eyelash at the bottom. Now, go back and do thin eyebrow right here, side. You can keep the hair really simple. Sometimes you don't want to do too many lines. This is, you get your basic black ink pencil, you know. There's not much you can do, like you can't really fix much, you know, but you still can come up with something, you know. I like to add a little necklace, you know, it's fun. I like to make like, I'm not making cartoon character or anything, but I like to bring some expression to the face. Hey Lisa, I'm Gigi. Hey Mira, you wanna come? Yeah, I'll invite you. Any of you drawing or painting right now? It would be nice to do a duo thing. Alright, now we go with this one. This is what I did last night. So I took any random portrait I did in the past and I painted it. Merde, this thing's coming back. Merde means shit. That's mierda in Espanol. In French, you say merde. Putain means damn. If you want to learn some French cussing, I can help you. So, see, I kept it very simple. I work a lot on the hair flow. I put a little dot in the eyes to just make the green eyes come out. I think it's pretty. I like the hair on the top of the top one here. It's really nice. It's kind of like a mix of light blue mixed with gray and black. Anyway. Alright, and then because I said last time that I was going to do a paint, now that I have all my color, I have all my acrylic, I use a lot of white already. I gotta buy a big tube. Now if you do a lot, the white and the black, the one you use the most. Maybe not the black because that darkens a lot, but I would say the white, you need to have a big tube of white. This is 2 days, it's almost empty already, so I do need that. I got myself this, I showed that last time. It's pretty cool. I still forgot I keep forgetting the battery. It's the one I got yesterday. I walked over 4 miles yesterday. No, actually, in 4 kilometers. I dropped off in the bus, it was late, I didn't want to repay. So we walked all the way back after we went to the San Miguel Mall. And then on my way, this is not even looking, this is just on my way back. I didn't go for the trail or anything. I found all of this. Can you imagine? Some these beautiful tropical flowers, mountain flowers, just those died because I'm not putting water, but they were really nice yesterday. Okay, so then decide which one is better with like a red little marker like this or with a light pencil. Okay, so they say with a noise in my class that, nose, that it's better to leave it alone and not do too much on the nose, really. Alright, okay, so we're going to do a round eyes. Round, like this. Space-wise, it's supposed to be closer, like this. Do a little bit bigger. It should be about this dimension. We're just gonna put a dot in this because it's too small and too thick, too much detail. So I like this, close it. Hey, thanks for your smiley face. Hey Perez, how you doing? I'm clicking invite. It's not clicking. I'm trying. Yeah, I'm gonna do a new feature maybe. It's gonna change a little. Hey, thanks for your hearts. I think it's my first hearts I'm getting. Mariana, Centino. How many people we got? I don't see. 142. Oh, we're only up to 247. Damn. That's a lot for me in live. I know for some people they get like 1,000, like, because they're always on Twitter, like, daily, daily on Instagram, daily on Twitter, daily on TikTok. Daily, I mean like 3-4 times a day, always doing live. I just like to do one a week, maybe two. It's just easier with a feature and everything. It's easier than to upload on my YouTube. You don't get. It's funny. I spent almost 2 years doing live on YouTube, trying to gather people. Live on YouTube don't bring you any views, and you'll get maybe one person or two with you. So it's dead. I spend way too much time always doing that. Now, come here, feel a little more connected, then I put it on YouTube. So I just released my last book, Living Beyond Borders. It's on ebook and Amazon's free right now. And hey, thanks, Pez. And I just did the voice replica with Eloise Couquet. That's her last name. And I know when it's better sometimes when you have a red voice, but I gotta admit, when you use this option with Amazon audiobook, it's extremely quick. I mean, yes, you've been a little lazy and there's less interaction with you and the narrator. This is my 19th audiobook so far. I started in 2018 releasing audiobook. And it's pretty nice because they do it within a day, like a few hours. If you have someone doing it, depending on the length of your book, this is supposed to be about an hour, 55 pages, somewhere like this. About an hour, it's not even pictures, nothing. And I didn't have to give any instruction. I didn't even have to upload the book, which is kind of weird because that's the minimum things that you do when you have a book, even if you had like a really short book, like for kids. So I work with so many narrators. I even had narrator I use free time. One I use free time, one I use three I use twice, and then just one each. So it's really equal between Yaman women and guys, and I used. And I only had one previous audiobook used with with replica voice, and this is the second one basically. And so yeah, if you want to get something done and you're lazy and you don't want to, talk with a narrator and stuff, that's the way to go, I would say. Otherwise, if you want more of a, personal touch, you have to, if you've never done it, it's fairly easy. I like how much guidance Amazon ACX is giving you, how much help they're giving you. So what you do is telling them how many chapters it's going to be, to review the book, make sure there's no, spelling error, tell them a little bit about the book and what it means to you, and then you tell them if you want to regroup certain chapters together. Then sometimes there's revision that needs to be done. Sometimes before the end there's revision, sometimes no revision until the very end, before it's actually approved, And then the style is like the voice style and you want. Sometimes you can ask for any type of accent. You can ask for Canadian, Quebec, Boston accent, French, American British, English, Australian accent. I mean, go look and you'll see. You can go and send offers to thousands of narrators if you want to. Or you can just put down your audition and wait for them to come to you. Usually a lot of them. Then you decide. All right. So, how about I you think how about I just do like that here? I put two faces. Bam, I put penguin. So should I do those two? I think I should do this. Hey, Tammy. Alright, let's light up some candles here. Put these down. You see, turn that around a little bit while I put my painting together. And my paint. Let's see. Okay. Now we got 62. Hey, Kana, Jordan. All right. Haven't flip. All right. This is my hand. Okay. So I'm gonna put this. You can even come back if you're bored. Tell me what you're doing right now. What you're watching. What kind of app are you using? Still have Netflix. I lost it for 2 days after I got so used to it. I was just into series, into new movies, some old movies I've seen, and then all of a sudden it breaks. the host had to come with another guy. They had to fix everything. Then I lost my hot water, and then there was another guy in the back. I think he's doing English lessons, some kids. That's what I need to do. They haven't approved me for my French lesson, but I still offer French lesson. Anybody ask me on the Preply, but I'm just gonna do English lesson. Probably be more approved. I don't know why they don't approve me doing French lesson when I'm a native. That's pretty stupid. Pretty stupid. Why would you refuse a native to teach their own language? Even though I had the certificate of translation, translated a lot of documents for the cards, medical stuff. Well, this is the one I did the last time. I think I showed, but I didn't show my latest one. Let me see. That's nice. Okay, this is when I didn't have much. It's one of the first one I did live. Oh, yeah, this got glued. Oh, man, I destroyed it. Oh no. Oh my god, it's... Well, I took some picture and video of it, so I will... I'm gonna add it to... Oh, I just killed it. Oh my god, I spent an hour doing this, and it just got attached. I gotta make sure not to do that, to make sure when it dries next time. Waste of time. At least I got... yeah, at least I did take a picture, so that's good. Kind of bad. Alright, I forgot to get some black, some brown. Okay, I think I got about every color here. Let me see. And just gonna add some light green. Oh, some darker green. Let's see. Mainly we need to start with the face right now. Okay, so I'm going to start with filling up the faces. The microphone sounds very good here. I'm not even talking loud enough. Okay, let's flip back. Okay, it's kind of fun when it's like when you're filling in and there's nothing, so you gotta be careful right now. I just wanna just go around. I don't know if you can hear the music. I put some 90s music in the back. Okay, so mix the white and the red. Get the type of pink that you want, and just a little bit of water. Just make sure you always add a little water. Sometimes I tend to forget. I don't use as much water because I'm used to oil paint more. So very thick. You get oil paint where you used to make a landscape or house or trees and stuff like this, and you do any flowers and it's so thick. Like it kind of dries out like a little rock and you don't need any water. Manuel, what's on you? do this one. So you don't have to be that good of a piano. Oh. It's definitely not a pro, you can tell, you know. I don't think somebody's coming. So it's funny when you take the bus down to San Miguel or back to Medellin, a good 45 minutes to an hour. Those drivers are so used to do that. They do the path, I think, up to 10 hours, so they do the path very fast. I think they've been told that can't waste any time, and they have to avoid. A lot of people walk on the street there, a lot of cars. It's not a huge street. Still, those drivers manage to do a lot around, up and down, extremely fast, giving change to the people. And there's always animals, like I said, people crossing, kids, and and all the cars. And sometimes you don't even have a view to the other side. I just don't know how they manage to go that fast and never crash. Never get crush anyone. And it's funny, anyway, on the way back, it's always so busy, but you have to stand up while you go in zigzag extremely fast. Okay, now I'm kind of getting low on paint here. I think, it's a little bit darker. It's not good. Can you put a little bit the music louder? No? Add some white. And you want to come? Alright, you.
Ay, no señora, que no.
Alright. Add some white. Go back to the red. Oops. It's too dark. Need some more white. Also, another thing that it's fun to do is I like to analyze dreams.
Ganó México, pero no ganaste tú. Pero bueno, al menos ganaron el partido. No, es lo importante. ¡Qué lindos dibujos!
Okay. Yeah, let's bring these eyes.
Batalla, batalla, batalla. Como dice Dana, enamórate, desenamórate y vuélvete a enamorar. Total. Mira la artista. Nena, pero asistí a una batalla. Quítate la camisa. Donde me quite la camisa se me sale la gente. Fijo. Esto. Oye, esos dibujos que son. Sí, sí, sí. Ven, pero ¿cuánto duraron hablando, Walter? ¿O qué? Julio, ¿qué cuenta? No te vayas, Julio. Le llegan 100. Juan, ¿cómo estás? No me acepta una batalla. Hola, Alfonso, ¿cómo estás? Pero Juan no se quita... ¿Qué? Ya. Pero Juan... Hello. Hello. Can you listen me? Hello. I'm from Colombia. Where are you from?
I am in Colombia. We're both in Colombia. I am in Medellin, in
Where?
Let's do the lips now.
Espere, que necesito poner mi inglés en práctica. Where do you live? Where do you live?
Where is the United? Yo vivo en Santa Elena, cerca de Medellín.
Ah, cool.
Aprenda español 2 horas semana con hispano en la escuela. ¿Tú? ¿Tú no hablas inglés?
No, español. Muchachos, vamos a enviar regalitos. En este momento lo que envíen, muchachos, vale por 2. Pero Juan no se quita la camisa. Ay, no. Bueno, si me envían un regalo bueno, yo me quito la camisa. Y después dicen, no, perdí la plata, muchacho. Digo que te da más, pero sería raro. ¿Por qué? Que te